So now bringing it into more about integration, Daniel Siegel also talks about when there's a lack of integration. So all mental health diagnoses he offers in the DSM can be linked to one of two states of disintegration, either a state of chaos or a state of rigidity. So when somebody is anxious, you've been with people that are anxious or you've been anxious, sometimes there's a lot of thought perseveration, there's a lot of rapid heartbeat, especially if it gets into panic. There's a lot of difficulty with attention goes to different places. There's a lot of emotional dysregulation. It seems to be amped up, seems chaotic, right? Their brain isn't in balance, it's chaotic. Versus depression, where thoughts slow down, the body feels heavy, you tend to withdraw, you slow down, rigidity. So I'm not going to go through every diagnosis in the DSM, but it's an offering to consider, could that be helpful for you to understand it in that way? So I don't take insurance in my private practice, so I never diagnose. But I do use this. I'm thinking like, oh, are they in a state of chaos or are they in a state of rigidity? It's helpful. It's helpful to think of it that way. To me, it might not be to you. And the idea, it can be helpful for people because we use this example of a river. When we're in the river of well-being and we're on a canoe paddling through the river, or if you're in a kayak, or if you're in a boat, or if you're in a paddleboard now, it feels good, right? We're like, oh, we're flowing, we're in flow. But sometimes we bump up too close to one bank of the river, and that's rigidity. We feel tight, and we slow down, and we feel gripped. And emotionally, we may have emotions like anger, or depression, or dysthymia, or anhedonia. Then we go to the other bank, and it's chaos. And we're all lit up, and we're frenetic, and we're bumping from thing to thing, or we can't put a thought down. We're anxious. We're chaotic. So much of the time, people are bumping up against one side or the other. You have moments throughout the day where you're bumping up one bank and feeling elements of rigidity, and then you bump up against the other, and you feel the elements of chaos. Or maybe you're thinking, no, I'm pretty much on the bank a whole lot of the time. Yeah, that happens. Mindfulness can help you get back to the center. We're always going to bump. We're always going to bump. So I'm going to give you a little experience of what chaos and rigidity can feel like and what integration can feel like through the use of song. Luckily for you, I'm not going to sing. Even though this is a very share moment, I cannot sing. You're going to sing. So, yeah, oh good, you have singers, good. Okay, so what we're going to do is this side of the room right now, we're starting with you, don't worry, you guys are not off the hook. We're not just singling you guys out. I'm going to ask you just to hum one note until I tell you to stop. Whatever note, just hum. You ready? And you guys tune into what it's like for you. Yeah, you can cover your ears if you don't like it. Just tune into what it's like for you. Just hum until I tell you to stop. Go. Stop. Thank you. Thank you for playing. What did that feel like for you all? Fun, soothing, nice.
They all harmonize.
They harmonize. So that was good for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like a yoga class.
Like a yoga class. Nice. Okay, get ready for a shift. This side of the room, I want you to cover your ears, and then I want you to sing any song you want. It can be Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. You can rock some Beyonce, maybe some Bright Eyes. I don't know who your band is, but sing whatever song you want in whatever pitch you want. Until I do this. I'll do this. Boom. You ready? Go. Louder. She's too good. you can't sing next time. You were like, and I was too, I was like, da, 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 da. You're messing up my thing. No, it's okay. How did that feel?
Chaotic.
Chaotic, annoying, irritating for some people. Yeah. Okay. Chaos, rigidity, right? Even though the rigidity, because we've got some nice harmonizers, felt soothing to some people, it was one thing, right? It was flat. But we had good singers, so it felt nice for people, right? And rigidity can feel nice. Slowing down can feel nice. Yoga feels nice. But it can be overdone where there's no change and then it gets flat and it gets rigid. So any strength overdone becomes a weakness. So you guys felt good. A lot of times in the audience, people say that was dull and flat and boring. Yeah. Today, not so much. That's why it's always fun to do it and see how it's different. Now, all together, we are going to sing If You're Happy and You Know It. Because I can't sing, and I would, actually, do you want to lead it? We could sing that song. Sure. God, I love you. Come up here. Come up here. We're going to sing Here Comes the Sun. Do you guys know that song?
Oh, yeah.
Part of it.
So we're gonna do
all you're
happy
gonna
if you
do
know
is
it.
you're gonna
I like Here Comes the Sun.
Go, Michelle.
And everybody who wants to joins in on Here Comes the Sun.
This is her element.
I'm loving it.
Me?
Yeah.
Princess Moonbeam. Okay, ready? Okay. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been clear. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say, it's alright. Very good. I want to be you when I grow up. It's such a good song, too.
That made me happy.
Yeah! Much better than If You're Happy and You Know It. That's all I got. You have to go on the road with me. So that was the River of Well-Being. So in that one, I'm trying to demonstrate harmony. Different pitches, but organized together. So differentiated voices linked. Differentiated pitches linked. Harmony. Harmony. But integration when we talk about the brain. Okay? So it's just a way for us to organize and make sense of and explain to adults or children or clients how the brain works with the mind in the context of relationship. We're looking for harmony. You can call it harmony, you never have to call it integration. Call it harmony if that's what floats your boat. Who cares? It's the same thing.